Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are doing well. So I welcome you again to your English class, and today we will study a poem from your English book Honeysuckle. And the name of the poem is The Kite, and it is written by Harry Ben. It's a very beautiful and interesting poem written by Harry Ben. But before reading this poem, I would like to ask you a few questions. Do you like to fly a kite? Yes, we all love to fly a kite. But have you ever noticed how a kite flies in a sky? Well, you will get an answer of this question after reading this poem. Actually, the poet has drawn a beautiful picture of the flying kite through words in this poem. We all love to see flying kites, but never noticed how it flies. And through this poem, the poet is just persuading the readers to fly a kite and notice its beautiful moves. So let's read this beautiful and interesting poem by Harry Ben. So first of all, I'll read the full poem and then I'll explain the each stanza. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail, then soars like a ship with only a sail. As over tides of wind it rides, climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. When string goes slack, you wind it back and run until a new breeze blows, and its wings fill and up it goes. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. But a regular thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. So here in the first stanza, the difficult words are first one is blue. Actually, it is a color, but here it is used for the clear sky without clouds. And second one is a dive and a dip. It means to go into water with a force and softness together. But here it is used for a kite, how it flies in the sky. Okay, and the third one is snaps. Snaps means cracking sound. So the poet says that a kite looks bright on a clear sky when it flies for the first time. And it moves with softness and force together. And while moving, its tail creates a cracking sound in the air. Then soars like a ship with only a sail, as over tides of wind it rides, climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. So here in this stanza, some difficult words are first one is source. Source means fly high, and the second word is sail. Sail means a cloth on a ship or a boat that is used to catch wind and that helps the boat to move. All right, and the next one is tides. Tides means rising and falling waves. Okay, and next is climbs. Climbs means to go up. Okay, and next word is crest. Crest is top, and the word gust means a sudden strong rush of wind. So here in this paragraph the poet has compared the kite to a ship. So as the ship moves in the water, as it goes up and comes down with the flow of the water, in the same way the kite also moves up and down in the sky with the flow of the wind. And with the sudden blow of the winds, that is the strong winds, it goes up to the highest point in the sky, just like a ship moves on the ocean. But as soon as the wind slows down, it seems as if it has stopped there to rest. Look at the next stanza. When string goes slack, you wind it back and run until a new breeze blows and its wings fill and up it goes. So here in this stanza, the first difficult word is string. String means thread, and the second word is slack. It means loose. So the poet says that when the thread tied to the kite loosens, you wind it back. You here is the person who flies the kite. So you rolls it back. Okay, and run until a new breeze blows and its wings fill and up it goes. Means you run until a new breeze, a new air blows again and fills its wings with air again to help it to fly high. Now look at the last stanza. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new, but a raggeder thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. So here in this stanza, the first difficult word is raggeder. Raggeder means torn, and the second word is flaps. It means moves up and down when flying. So a kite looks very bright and beautiful on a clear sky, but when it gets struck on a tree top, it gets torn and gives a very poor and worn out look, which is not liked by anyone. So we all like a new and beautiful kite flying in a clear blue sky, but no one likes a torn kite. All right. So this is all about the poem, and I hope you enjoyed reading this poem. And this is all for today, and we will meet once again in a new video with a new topic. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.